Hi there. My name is Emanuel Morales. I am 20 years old and I'm a Colombian national. At this very point in time, I'm on the verge of finishing my degree at Universidad Católica de Oriente as a foreign language teacher. In essence, what I would like to do today is talk about my experience as a student, teacher, and scholarship holder. But before doing this, I need to thank a couple of people who have been really important to me throughout this whole process. Naturally, I have my family. Um, Had it not been for their support, for their love and patience, I would have never reached the point where I stand. It was my mother and my father who instilled in me the notions of responsibility, decency, and relentless passion for the things that I want to achieve in my life. On the other hand, we have Marina Orth Foundation. They were my sponsors. And the point is this, when I graduated from high school, it was a little bit disappointing, demoralizing uh, to know that I wouldn't have the opportunity to continue studying a professional degree just because I didn't have the financial resources. The truth of the matter is that I'm a country boy. I come from a small village in El Carmen de Ural, and I simply didn't have the money, right? But it was at that time that Adriana and Jeanette, they came to me and they told me, look, you're going to continue studying. You're going to continue doing something you love, you feel passionate about. And of course, you're going to retribute your community. They were fully aware of my impeccable academic average, of my record as a student and as a person. So it was a marvelous opportunity that I was given. So I entered university. I got acquainted with so many people, so many friends and professors, and I started out this journey, right? So I pushed myself. I pushed the boundaries of creativity, imagination. I burned the midnight oil, of course. It was a whole new world for me to just develop some reading habits, and I mean there were so many transformations, but I do believe that they helped me shape the sort of professional that I am at this point in time. So I just did my best, so much so that I got the best academic average, the best GPA in my whole degree in three different occasions. As we speak, I think that it is 4.8 in a scale of 1 to 5. That is how we are scored in the Colombian educational system. Of course, this is just a numerical indicator, right? There's no comparison to the experiences, the nice and beautiful moments that I could share with people, the interactions and discussions that we had in the classrooms, right? So another achievement that I could highlight uh, is my participation in a contest, a writing contest at university. I surprisingly I was the first place as well, and it was about writing about the importance of our elders, right? Of our ancestors and their great legacy. So it was a story that I wrote. It is called Negritud. So it is something really inspiring and important to me. Now, in this process, I also had two teaching experiences. One in the rural area where I was brought up in my village. So in this case, I worked with kids from preschool to 5th grade. And I just became increasingly aware of the efforts, the tremendous efforts that so many families were making to send their kids to school. I know that I live in the countryside, so that's a wholly new world, different needs, and the population is really, really rich in enthusiasm, in dedication, but there are some restrictions, right? So it was really, I mean, it has no comparison at all, right? Because you get to know experiences, the particularities of the context, you become flexible and more meticulous concerning the tasks or the materials that you bring into the classroom, right? So we were working really well. Unfortunately, we were faced with the pandemic, and so we had to just move into the remote learning. But we were able to overcome those difficulties that emerged, and it was lovely, right? So on the other hand, I had the second teaching experience, and it was at university in the same bachelor's degree where I have been studying for the past 4 years. I had a population of 18 fifth semester students in a course called Integrated English 5. So in this case, I contributed or I helped foster or improve their linguistic competence in English. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, English has become a language that we need to master as teachers, right? So I was there trying to give a hand, trying to raise the bar, and it was really, really nice because I was a student. I am a student. So students could feel this reciprocity. Not, they didn't perceive me as a superior or somebody they should fear, but somebody they could discuss, talk to without any problem, without feeling judged. And it was amazing. I mean, the qualities, the achievements that we could attain at the end of the semester. So that was another opportunity. I improved my teaching skills and my experience, and I also developed new technological skills as well, right? Because it was all just to be sitting before a computer, right? But it was really nice though. Now, at this point in time, these are just my last weeks. I have been burning the candle at both ends, but I'm just satisfied that I have done, that I have studied the best I could, right? And recently I took IELTS, academic IELTS, which is an exam to certify my linguistic competence. I got the level C1, which validates or legitimates what I have done for the past years. It is just a recognition that I am doing a good job, and that drives me and keeps me going through the different stages, right? I am finishing off my thesis or my research proposal. So that is something that we also wanted to do. It is about El Carmen's history, traditions, and customs. How can we integrate local components in an English class with ninth graders from Institución Educativa Santa María? That is the point, and that is what we have been doing. We are really pleased because the outcomes are really promising, and we would like to share this proposal once that it is completely solidified, right? So those are some of the major points that we have done up to now, that I have achieved, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity. So I hope to see you later on, and that's me. Bye bye.